Midnight on the boulevard, neon painting gold across the glass. Some people chase the morning, some people make the night last.
He walks in like he already knows the ending. Tailored silence, every sentence well intended. Never raises his voice, never needs to. Got a way of making strangers feel like they see you. A little charm, a little danger in his eyes. He can turn a simple moment into paradise. Everybody wants to know the secret that he keeps, but the deepest things he knows, he never speaks. He's been everywhere the money likes to go. Learn the language of the beautiful and cold. Champagne conversations, promises and smoke. He can tell when someone's lying by the way they hold their coat. But somewhere between the deals and the applause, he started wondering what any of it was for. When the room gets quiet and the music disappears, who are you when nobody's looking anymore? Oh, the night knows what the daylight never sees. Behind every perfect smile, there's a little mystery.
He moves through the velvet hours like a shadow through the rain. Everybody knows his name, but nobody knows his pain. He's got all the right answers for every room he enters through. But somewhere underneath the surface, he's still searching for the truth. Smooth on the outside, restless underneath, living like tomorrow's promise while time slips quietly.
She met him somewhere between midnight and dawn. So you look like someone who's been running too long. He laughed like a man who had heard it before. Then she asked one question he couldn't ignore. What would you do if you had nothing to prove? Silence felt like jazz between the notes. For the first time he forgot the words he usually knows. No clever line, no exit, no disguise, just two people on big expensive lives. She didn't want the story he had learned to sell. Didn't care about the places he had learned so well. She wanted the man behind the perfect frame, the one to still remember why he started in the first place. And suddenly the city looked different from the car. All those lights he spent a lifetime trying to reach didn't look so far.
Ooh, he moves through the velvet hours like a shadow through the rain. Everybody knows his name, but nobody knows his pain. He's got all the right answers for every room he enters through. But somewhere underneath the surface, he's still searching for the truth. Smooth on the outside, restless underneath, living like tomorrow's promised while time slips quietly.
Maybe life was never about having the perfect end. Maybe it's knowing when to fold and finally learning who you are. The years don't ask permission, they just quietly pass. So don't spend your whole life trying to become someone else's photograph. Now he still walks slowly when he enters the room. Still knows how to make the conversation move through. Still carries that confidence like a well-tailored suit. But he doesn't need the room to tell him he's the truth. He learned that some things money cannot buy, like another evening with the people you left behind, like a mother's voice, a father's tired hands, like being young enough to think you had forever in your plans. So if you see him somewhere underneath the city glow, he might smile, but he won't pretend to know where every road is gonna take him in the end. He's just grateful for the road and the people beside him.
Now he moves through the velvet hours with nothing left to prove, no perfect life to photograph, just the life he finally chose. Everybody knows his name, but that's not what matters anymore. He's learned the richest kind of freedom is knowing what you're living for. Smooth on the outside, peaceful underneath, no longer chasing tomorrow. He's finally here, finally free.
Midnight on the boulevard, the city keeps moving on. Sunlight's fading to the morning. Some people finally find a way home, and maybe that's the secret. Not knowing where the night will end, just knowing you're awake